Yo, what's up? Welcome to Babinot Gaming. If you haven't already done so, smash that like, hammer down on that subscribe, grab your coffee, boys and girls. Here we go. We are going back for kitties. Who doesn't like a good catfish? I think we all do. What's going on, fellas? What's up, Paulus? Hey, what's shaking, my man? See if my Discord wants to update or not. If not, we will have to correct it. Oh, let's go get some kitties. We've had some bad luck the last couple days. I really am looking for something to turn it around. What's up, Scoob? I'm going back where I was last night. Where you seen Gus fight a fish. It was kind of funny. uh, I went there last night, and Grazi actually did a video about it this morning. So it's kind of all works out. Kind of all works out. I'm just struggling here, man. Yeah, well, did you see? What's up, Red? Hopefully it goes good today, man. We've had a bad couple of days. We've had some bad couple of days. It's not been the best of times, we'll say. Hopefully it gets a little better. What's up, Woofy? Park up. I'm going for kitties, man. Gonna go for some catfish. I was gonna go for carp again today, but I just went off the carp for a little bit here today. We've been a little bit disappointing. I tried to go for pike last night and got disappointed in the pike area as well. Pretty much every spot I seem to be struggling with. I'm just going to just gotta fight through it, man. You know how RNG was. Dude, that's pretty good, Wolf. I ain't gonna lie, like probably the last couple days I've really struggled. I want to say probably the last 3 days. I've really struggled to make silver. I really struggled to make silver. Um, Babica actually posted about an amber spot. I seen it this morning before I came live. I was gonna check it out. Maybe I'll check it out later. The fish is there. We just got to figure out what they want to bite on, as per usual, right? Don't ask. Well, I mean, it's good. Sometimes the RNG gods are with you, Wolf. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I have really good RNG. If I want to say probably 70% of the time I have really good RNG. But like I said, the last couple days, I've been struggling pretty handedly. What's up, Slothus? I want to say probably it's been about 3 days since we had a really good payday. I think Friday was our was our last good payday, right? I want to say Friday was our last good payday. I don't even know if it was a great payday Friday either. See, I'm struggling to remember Friday's payday. This is like one of my favorite spots. I came here last night. In fact, I drug Gus down here last night. And then actually, Grawzy posted a vid about it this morning as well. I think everybody's kind of in a lull. It happens. I've talked about this from time to time, Red. All right, so what happens is this. RF4 goes through phases of where, you know, it's got a ton of people playing it, and then it shrinks a little bit. And then they get a lot of people playing it, and then it shrinks a little bit. We're just at a phase right now where I think everybody just kind of is not only taking a break, but just relaxing a little bit, probably this last week or so. Plus, you gotta also take into account the restrictions that China has put in place as well. So if they're actually following through, you know, China is really being restrictive as far as gameplays goes as well. So you got a lot of that user base just being restricted on how many hours they can physically play the game. There's a lot of things that go into it hand in hand. It's just now, you know, we got to sort of be a little more inventive over the next couple weeks until things get sorted back out. There's nothing you nor I can do about it. We just, if you really enjoy the game, you just fish through it. I've been through these. Look, I've been playing this game for years, and I've been through the downturns, the upturns. You know, probably in the last 6 months. You know, probably 4 months out of the last 6 months was like probably one of the highest ratios of people playing the game that I've seen in a while. But we'll get through. Once once wintertime fully hits and we start getting some snow on the ground in a lot of places in the world, this game will increase in popularity again. It happens every year. I also just think that the fish aren't biting. I replaced the mech at Winding, and everything else I go to Ladoga for, Wolf. You can save a couple hundred silver if you repair your mech in Winding. But they never have the parts. They have grease. However, it's not the right grease. It's the cheap grease. Promising already. Yeah, so I usually go, it takes a couple hours to do the mech repair. So usually I go repair the mech at winding, but I only repair my mech unless it's like 30% because I don't lock my Tagara. I think I'm gonna have to do a friction brake repair before. I'll be able to get my TIs before. I just repaired mechs and grease on all of my Tagaras a little while ago. I know every single mech was like 30 to 31% in all three. When I added them all together, it cost like 7,200 silver to do all three for just mech. What's up, DeJohn? I was here just a little bit, dude, and I've already got a 22 kilogram kitty. What happened with your hook? I seen a little bit of it. You broke a hook? Oh, dude. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Dude, yeah, I know exactly. I've been there, brother. You know that. You know I've been there. I had an FGA, a line break, and a hook break. I've been there, brother. Sucks. He was, yeah. I broke mine. His head was coming out of the water, and he decided to just do a little flick. And the minute he flicked, the hook broke. Yep, yep. Everything's a slow-mo process with them trophy cats. I've learned that. I've learned to be very, very, very patient, man. After losing three of them, three different ways, I try to be as patient as humanly possible. You'll get it, though. You'll get it. You know they're out here. Then he torpedoed away. Yeah. Well, I seen it was supposed to be cloudy and rain in the next couple days, so that's why I decided to. We're gonna definitely come out for some cats. Oh yeah. I usually chase after a little while. Yeah. I try to fight him for a little bit at first before I get into the chase mode. What's up, Cheerful? How you doing, brother? We just gunning for some kitties, man. So far, so good. I already caught two. One little baby, and the other's a 22. But we just started, so I can't really complain about that. Hopefully this rain gives us a little luck. I mean, I've been here for 5 minutes. I'll keep that up. I'd be ecstatic. Oh, dude. It'll be all right, brother. You'll get through it. Yeah, I mean, look, Wolf. Like I said, I've lost mine 3 different ways before I finally caught a trophy. I'd lost 3 big ass catfish 3 different ways. Here you go, Luke. Do I want Venga number 1 or Ultima for cats? I'm torn. Look, I'm saving up for my 3rd TI. I definitely know I'm getting my 3rd TI. But do I want the Ultima for the kitties? Or do I want the 3rd TI? I mean the first Venga. I know exactly what you're going through, dude. Because I catfish a lot. I do. I honestly catfish a lot. And it would justify it. But I think we did say Venga. I think I always flip-flop and I always agree to get the Venga next. And I think you're right, Wolf, with that. Meow. What's up, Baba Booey? Was you out touching grass yesterday? Yeah. Well, I don't blame you. I mean, you're with calibers. I have Tagaras. So you're dying? Ah, all right. You're dying. Continue to die. Or I could not catch anything, Wolf. What's up, Potato? Or I could not catch anything, Wolf. Peoples went for sturges yesterday and even this morning and didn't catch a thing. I'd rather be catfishing. At least I'm enjoying myself. Look, here's the deal. Gus went for sturge last night, didn't catch shit. Ended up coming catfishing. Dijon went for sturgeon this morning, didn't catch anything, and now he's catfishing. So I mean, I wouldn't go for no. I really wouldn't risk too much. I mean, everything just depends on what's biting. Why did this thing drag so much in the very beginning? It's not even that big of a fish. Yeah, sturge spot is dead, dude. Like Gus went there last night, and then DeJohn went there this morning. They both kind of. Oh, not everybody. Yes, I do, sir. Yes, I do. I show you I do, Luke. Let me get this one in. This rod does not have any points for anything. It's the Barracuda rod. This rod has 0 points, my guy. 0. I turn these stupid things off. Yeah, so here's my jigging. I don't know why that hit so hard at the very beginning. It was only an 18. That thing fought like a champ at the very beginning. Granted, it didn't pull me out, but I was not expecting it to be an 18 that with that much yellow at the very beginning. What's up, Corn? Yeah, sometimes, yeah, exactly. But not at the very start though. It's really weird because you would think that they would get caught on the lip going out. It's really weird. I know what you mean though, Dijon. Yeah, I know what you mean. They're getting caught on that little bend, but still, I mean, an 18, I should be able to just yank through that bend. Yeah, dude. The caliber, I would definitely, if you're talking about going from caliber to Vanga, for one, God bless you for trying to save up that much money, doing it that way. Um, for two, yeah, it's a huge difference. Well, I mean, to be fair, Dijon, I fish this hole all the time. So I can tell you the best way to get to this hole is to park up before you leave, just to hit the bank and then set your anchor. Like before you hit this first corner, hit the bank here in the weeds, set your anchor, and then your boat drifts to this spot mine is. I fished this hole a lot. I mean, if you have I don't have a rocket rod. I don't think so. You only need a Barracuda. Some people ask me if you already have a Barracuda, guys, like this Barracuda I have in my hand. Let me get my reel in and we'll have a little discussion. Yeah, yeah. Caliber to Venga's a massive upgrade, dude. 100%. And God bless him for doing it. I would not. I would not. I would definitely go Tagara first. But hey, if you want to do that, then by all means do it. There's really no reason to upgrade this. Stupid tooltips. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I tell it not to show it, and it still pops every time. All right. So there's really no reason to upgrade this rod to the rocket. The only thing you gain out of the rocket is casting distance. I believe. I could be wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, I honestly could be wrong. You only gain really casting distance, and there's really no reason to get casting distance because most of your casts are doing about 80. I only go 80, 90%. Yeah, I'm only casting like 80, 90%. So unless I'm yeeting it out there, why would I need it to go casting distance? I just never I don't yeah. I don't yeet it out there like that. Like literally 85% is where I like to be casting. It's not a very this reel here is not very accurate anyway. To be fair. Yeah, I would just keep your Barracuda. It's what I'm running right now. 100%. I'm going to actually go from Barracuda to Ultima is what's going to happen. Now that's an upgrade. I actually look forward to that upgrade. But I think that I'm just gonna go like we've had this discussion like numerous times. I think it is just time to go for Vengas. Oh, and by the way, Wolf, I didn't blow you off. 41-108 or wherever you said. I know they moved. That's where they both was. For them sturge, and they couldn't catch any of them. So I mean, maybe they're there, maybe they're not. I don't really know. I haven't fished. I might try to go for them later on today though, if the weather's still good. I've only got a handful of rhinos left. I might have to go. Actually, what I do need to do is go for more mussels. I really should go for more mussels. I mean, a lot of people does do that, Wolf. I'll be blunt with you. A lot of people does do that. However, I know Gus was going to originally do that, but he changed his mind. So, and then now that he owns a TI and Venga, he still says he regrets, does not regret just getting the third Tagar like he did. Oh, if I hooked a mussel, this is a blue tag mussel, baby. This is going to be a nice one. This is probably going to be about a 30 kilogrammer, maybe. I'm actually excited for this one. You came back from work? Nice. Glad you made it, Jove. Glad you made it. This spot's turning out to be pretty good. Pretty good. What's up, Zaxo? What's up, my brother? How are you doing? We're just reeling in a kitty. Little meow. Ooh, I thought he was gonna go there for a second. How big are you, my guy? I thought 30s, but he had a little surge there. Let's get his ass up in here. Might hit the 40 mark, maybe. I don't know why he decided to yeet away like that. Didn't he know who I am? Come get your pettins. That ain't no trophy. Nah, it ain't even close to a trophy, dude. Come here. Come here. Let me pet you. Let's go. Why do you not want to cooperate? Let's go. Thank you. It's about a 50. I'll take that. What's up, Emilis? You're still at work? Aw, dude. That sucks. What's the records cooking at, looking like the USA? 49. Does that sound familiar, Gus? 49. Look, did you see how easy I pulled in that 49? I meant... Yeah. Well, you did ask me, in all fairness, Gus, you did ask me last night how easy it takes to rip out a 49er, right? Oh, cool. I'm going to knock myself off from last night. Sweet. I just basically upgraded my last standing. I can live with that. I can live with that. You're going for Cardinal after your second Vic is in the pack. Look, I love my Cardinal, and I'm pretty sure DeJohn does too. I honestly, dude, I use my Cardinal for everything. Well, we talked about this last night. I use my Cardinal for this, my third trolling. I put it on my third trolling rod, and then I also use it for my jerk rod. So my Cardinal gets a little workout, man. It gets a little workout. It's a really nice reel for kitties. Oh, dude, that was fun. Like I said, that was fun. I know you were disappointed, but man, it was fun. You know what I enjoyed most out of that, Gus? Right? You know what I enjoyed most out of that? You got to see what it's like when everybody tells you how to fish. You get a little taste of what I go through on a daily basis. uh, yeah, dude, I love this Cardinal, man. uh, we got 4 fish, but they're pretty decent. At least 2 of them are decent, I should say. I got a 22 in the bag and a 49. Yeah, yeah. But now you know why now you know why I'm always stubborn. I'm always like, yeah, I got you. Okay, but I'm just gonna do it the way I'm doing it. That's my standard response. What's up, Stan? Kryuk, Privyet. How you doing, my friend? How are you? Baba Booey, he was live last night. You missed it. Actually, Gus, don't you have to keep that the live stream public for the hours to count? I'm just curious. How's the bite? The bite's pretty good, brother. The bite's pretty good. 26 minutes. We got a 22, an 18, and a 49. It's not been bad. All right. Mannix. You got to sit. Nice, dude. Nice. Congrats on your fishing. Hopefully you get a lot more, dude. You're going to have a. If you like fishing games and you like grinding for better gear, then you found the right game. That is what this game entails, but it is a lot of fun. All right. That was good. That was good. That was a nice big fight. That was epic. He wasn't home yesterday. Yeah, we know. I look. I was like, Baba Booey's not here. Something's wrong. He must be touching grass. I thought you were touching grass. My bad. But fishing's been kind of slow for me the last like couple of days. I get to do things that I haven't like. Look, I've been piddling around. I was watching Gus play while fishing last night, and then when he quit streaming, I was doing other things, just piddling around. I was on New World last night until I popped like level 50, and then I got back out. You gonna be playing this game a lot? Yeah, I mean, that's good. You'll see. You'll get your addiction, man. You'll get your addiction. Especially when you can move on to other lakes, Max or Mannix. Whenever you can move on to other lakes and stuff. When you get to Oldberg, that's gonna be where the fun starts for you. That's where the fun starts for everybody. Nah, you're good, brother. I just have to translate. No problem. Cool. I try to catch it. Oh no, I won't be at work. Nice. I mean, if fishing was better, I might consider doing doing a stream. But man, it's been tough for me. Yeah, you're trying to get the old bird. Yeah, once you get the old bird, get three poles that you can use, brother. Once you get three poles you can use, like for bottom fishing and stuff, at least two bottom fishing, and then you can either spin or float with the third. It opens up a lot of doors for you as far as making silver and stuff goes. I wish it was still raining. What happened to my rain? Gosh, you was on Grazie's spot this morning, wasn't you? Well, I know Dijon was this morning. Dijon was on Grazie's spot. He said he didn't really catch anything this morning. I thought it was funny when I fired up the rig this morning, Gus, and Grazie did this spot. I was like, well, it looks like I was on the right track. Well, we knew after last night I was on the right track, right? I kind of figured out last night after you landed that 49er that we were on the right track. Come on, baby. There you go. Like you said, Dijon, they're getting hung up on that corner. I just so you know, Gus, if I tell you I'm trying my catfish hold, this is it. Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody who jumps on and throws a subscribe. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for stopping by and watching as well. We we try to have a little fun here, a little bit. We try to catch fish too. Sometimes that don't always happen. Like in real life fishing. This is going to be probably a 25-ish, 30, 25 to 30. Yeah, somewhere around there. This spot's pretty dang good. I know we ain't caught a lot, but what we're catching is pretty damn healthy. Oh, you know, it might help if Bab actually drinks coffee, right? Chug a lug lug. That is the problem when the big kitties are biting. I'm just constantly pounding my coffee. There we go. Yeah, he ain't even that big. I was just out of energy. Come on. Let's go. You're probably about a 20-some. About a 20, though. 20-some. Yeah. I called it 25 to 30. Yep. No bellows today, brother? Hey, it happens. Yeah, I'm doing a little, Mannix, I'm doing a little kitty fishing today. Hopefully I wouldn't even mind another 100-kilogram trophy today. 4 odds. Trash fish. Well, if you ask Vidal, he'd tell you the odds are trash fish. But I'd take that. Especially if you're popping trophies. You're gonna have to try a different spot. Yeah, I think the problem is we got a lot of movement going on right now. Definitely got a lot of movement going on. Yeah, that is 100% true. It's better than a 400-gram perch. These kitties are coming out here pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Got a nice little healthy population down here. That's not bad for 36 minutes. I'll take that for sure. Oh, DeJean's back on the catfish. Gus, DeJean lost probably a trophy cat earlier. His hook broke. He pulled a bav. I might go for eels. Vidal was pulling eels out yesterday. I mean, it's generally not a bad plan, right? When they're biting. Yeah, his hook broke at the boat. At the boat too, dude. At the boat. Just like mine. Yep. Snapped him at the boat. What's up, Rick? How you doing, brother? So the big boys are definitely biting down here. The big boys are definitely biting down here. Just got back from school. Nice. Yeah, that is brutal. That's happened like we were talking though, dude. It happened to me 3 times before I finally got my trophy. You learn a lot of patience. The more you screw up in this game, the better, you know, the more you learn from it. I mean, I broke a line, I broke a hook, I had an FGA. Why, you coming down here, Baba? Coming on down. Get on over here. Oh, Deuce, what's up? What's going on, buddy? Hopefully everybody's grabbing some fishies today. Oh, B8, yeah. What's my brother's cast? I honestly don't know. I don't do long casts, really. Everything's pretty much clipped. Not looking for a blue. I'm always looking for blues, right? I'm the blues brother. I'd take another regular trophy, Robbie, considering that, 100 kilograms was 1,000 silver. I mean, one trophy, 1,000 silver. I'd definitely take that money. There are decent ones coming out of here, though. I will tell you that. There are a lot of decent ones coming out of here. You just want average cat now? Look, I'll take it like 100 kilogram trophy. I mean, I don't mind that 20 to 30 minute fight for 1,000 silver, dude. I really don't. Right now, I mean, here's a 22, 5, 18, 49, 28, 19. Not too shabby. Oh, I'll still give you a fight. Okay, I got you. Dude, I just love the big cat fights, man. They're just kind of fun. I thought I had something on there for a second. Yeah, I really enjoy them. 4 a.m. Should still be able to get a couple here before the day break. It's like they're not coming out every cast, but when they are coming, they're coming big. Oh, at the end. Yeet. Straight out of the water. Yeet. soon as I said they were coming big, I get a 3 kilogram cat. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. That's a good chunk of change right there though. For 44 minutes, that's a pretty nice chunk of change sitting right there. It's supposed to be cloudy. I hope it. I hope it keeps up with that. It was supposed to be clouds every day. I was going to be fishing. If it keeps up with the clouds, then we'll be all right. Because then the cats will still bite during the day, hopefully. I just have a 49er. It's not huge. I mean, we're not talking life altering. It's almost 50, I guess. Still, all that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice cash right there. I didn't even really start catfishing. I'll be honest with you, Mannix, for a while. Like I think I started catfishing at level 40, maybe 39. I missed out on the boat. If I had been catfishing, I probably would have already had my Ultima rod for it. I probably wouldn't even have hesitated to pull the trigger. I probably would have already owned it. Catfishing, if your spot's good, you can make a nice amount of money on it. But you got to be able to pull out like 1 or 2 during a day for you to get that extra silver. The catfishing's so variable, Luke. To be honest with you, it all hinges on your average cat. It's so variable. Like sometimes you can make 400 or 500 silver an hour, even 6. However, if you're not catching like a cat or 2 during a day, why am I just now going in a circle here? What's going on here? Sometimes you will only pop like 200. Do you know what I mean? And if you can't get a good size of cats like this, if you're consistently just pulling out 6-7 kilograms of cats instead of 19s, 20s, then your silver also drops dramatically. There's no real like solid this is an average for catfishing because it's every day on catfishing it's dependent on so many levels. Like if I catch cats all during the day, I can easily get 400 silver, 450 an hour easy. If the cats are biting during the day. Or you get that one trophy, that's 1,000 silver right there. All right, see you later, Mannix. Thank you very much for stopping by, brother. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you. You can't catch anything? It did slow for a little bit. I'd rather I'd rather it be cloudy, to be honest. I just had 2 small catfish, Dijon. If you're catching big catfish though, Luke, sometimes you can definitely make way more catfishing than anything else. If you're catching constantly 50 to 80, your last cat was 14 minutes ago. My last good cat was probably 14 minutes ago. If that makes you feel any better. Them last 2 cats I pulled out wasn't that great. I mean, yeah, they're a couple silver, but they're not even worth that much. No, you did. Did you get an FGA? You did get an FGA. Oh my goodness. Yeah, 14 minutes ago. 19. That was my last good fish. The other 2 I'm not counting. I think my casting's been off as well. I've had one of them days for like the last 3 days. It's just been pretty bad. Pretty bad. Let's see. We had a bad day yesterday fishing, and then the day before that we was at Volkov. Had a bad day before that. I'm trying to remember. We had a when was our last good day? It almost had to be Thursday. I'm not sure. What does hit on the leeches? I don't know. I believe. Yeah, I believe the barbel actually does hit on leeches. Why, you got a few. Yeah, you don't have one. I got mine on a night crawler, but I think the leeches. I think they actually hit on leeches. I don't know. Take any insects you have and toss them down in donuts. You know donuts. They all go crazy over insects or larvae. Oh, okay. I don't. I haven't fished with a leech and I don't remember. I got 18 of them. But I don't scoop. It's been a long time since I actually scooped. I haven't had points in a scoop, and it's been a very long time. All I do is shovel just because it gives me all my sturge bait. No, they're on scoop. They're on a scoop. I think they're on a scoop. Or am I wrong about that? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if they were on a shovel, I'd have more than 18. Dung beetles on a shovel. Can you get a reel? Yeah, I do remember you had us. What's up, brother? Where you been hiding? What game you into nowadays? Nah, Addis does it for a laugh. Addis was here for the guy that did the gold 80. That's that or the not gold 80, but the alpha that we were talking about. Your laptop was broken. Alright. Well, that sucks, dude. Well, I take you got it fixed now? Y'all good? You want a reel in a Halloween event? Did you really? I mean, I would think that you would have probably got it by now, or that happened yesterday, huh? You need to buy a new one. Oh, that sucks, dude. If you don't get it today, yeah, I'd probably ask. I don't even know what a Commander 2 is, to be fair. Another baby cat. Halloween event. Well, yeah, it was 2 days ago. I don't know. You can contact. Who's your rep? What region you in? I mean, you can always message RF4 admin. You can even email RF4 admin and ask. I don't know who the other region is. Rep. I know for us, like the U.S., I usually just get a hold of Elwood or Crucian. But I don't know who does the other region. It probably is the same. Getting some small kitties now. I hope they actually pick up a little bit. Where you, like I said, you can just email. You can just email Elwood. Yeah, I do, Rick. I do. I haven't really done much lately, but yeah, we usually go for bass or trout. Sounds good, Luke. We'll see you later, buddy. Go out and touch some grass. Have some fun. Get a little excitement in your life. Get a little excited. Abso-freaking-lutely. I find game fishing more entertaining because I can generally catch fish here. Oh, I've had mine for years, Addis. I I couldn't tell you how much it costs. I upgrade it like in pieces every other year or every couple years. I built my own PC. I find it's usually easier for me and cheaper for me to build my own rig. I would never say a laptop. I'd like a laptop more than a PC. I'd never say that. You just made me throw up a little bit, Baba Booey. What's up, Dave? Yeah, dude, I build my own. I got Windows 10. I'm probably not going to 11. I'm just going to stay with 10. I don't need to do that. I got a Chromebook for that. Here's the deal. I got a Chromebook, right, that I don't use for gaming because I use it just like a laptop should be used. I use it to basically browse the internet and play videos. So I got a cheap Chromebook to do Chromebookish things. And if I want to sit down and actually play a game, I get on my big boy toy. I seen it pop up, but I didn't get to watch it yet. Yeah, I mean, laptops are good at us for like they're the cheaper, they are the cheaper component, which is why I always upgrade like my PC at us in stages. Like 2 years ago, I got the video card, which the video card will be last for quite a long time. Yeah, I definitely agree, Wolf, because a lot of people pay almost like $800 for here. To get a decent laptop, you're gonna pay about $600 easy. You can build a pretty decent rig for that. Don't go to the store and buy one, of course. All right, brother. I'll catch you later. Some people like portable. Dude, if you spent 1,500 on a laptop, you got robbed. I feel bad for anybody that spends that kind of money on a laptop. Right? Oh god, dude. I could have built my dream computer for 1,500 bucks. It really don't matter. I Baba Booey, I got a 2060 Super as well. However, I only paid 400 for that card. I can run 100 and some FPS as well. It really don't matter. If anything more than, you know, 60 to 80 FPS is just a waste anyway. So you talking about triple digit FPSs? I'm just not impressed. I can run 300 FPSs in freaking Minecraft, but does it make Minecraft look any better? No. Still looks like Lego. Yes, 60 FPS is fine for every game you play. 100%. 60 to 80 is all you need, Rick. I 100% agree. Yes, if you have the monitor, yes, it does appear to be smoother. However, you don't need it. It cuts out a little bit of the jaggedness, but still, it doesn't look like, you're not talking like a huge, massive difference going from like 60 to 80 FPS to 144. It's not that huge. Of course you don't agree. That's why you was just bragging it up. I'm being real with you. Wow. That's all I'm gonna say, Bubba Boo. Is just wow. Yeah, I don't think I have a 60 hertz monitor. Um, it's all right. I'll be honest with you though. It's fine for almost everything that I play on. The one I have now is obviously 144, but the one I had prior to this one was 60, and it was fine. Yeah, sometimes 144 will appear blurry to me. Yeah, I agree, Rob. Yeah, I agree. the, the problem, Gus, is they a lot of it sometimes can be smooth. It's smoothing out the jagged edges, which in a sense does look better. sense does look better. But if you're constantly staring at that, could you imagine being on like playing 100 and like on a 144 like 12, 14 hours a day? Oh my lord, I'd be eye dropping like a mug. I get I was getting headaches. I do know when I was playing FPS games. Oh, when you go from 40 to 50 to 60, that is a huge difference. That is a huge difference. If you're going from 40 to 50 to 60, that's a huge monster difference. But anything above 60 is just, I mean, it's, you could see it smoother, but it does bother me. Like my head, it'll give me a headache if I'm on it for like longer than 6 hours. Then I gotta take, I don't know why, but like my eyes will dry out too. Maybe it's because I'm not blinking enough. Maybe I blink less the higher the frames per second. I don't know. But my eyes dry out as well. I don't know if any of you guys have that problem. I generally don't run games that high anymore, though. I mean, hell, I'm playing fish, and there's really no need to, for one. That 1050 is still gonna last you a while. Woof. That's why. That's why when I decided to upgrade mine to the 2060 is that I wasn't gonna replace it for years to come. I knew when I bought that card was gonna do me for about four, well, probably 5, 6 years, to be fair. It might even last me longer than that. I think the 2060 is gonna be around for a while. It's got enough oomph to pretty much process all the shit games that have been coming out. Oh, dude, I've actually always wanted to get a 3D printer. What barely ran Warzone at 50 FPS? The 1050? Just turn down the settings, dude. You don't have to run everything max settings. Holy shit. I can't even stand looking at Warzone at max settings. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I honestly believe, Corn, that is right. Like, that 2060 I bought 2 years ago, it was like 400 back then. And I was like, ooh, but the prices only just stayed the same or went up. And I'm like, that was actually a good purchase. Because everybody was waiting for the 3 series cards to pop. I honestly believe that yeah, yeah, they're on medium. I honestly can't stand looking at Warzone on high settings. I honestly hate it. I'm just gonna be on. It's just terrible on the highest settings. It just does not look. You got it. There's a couple settings in there that just look god awful. Actually, they're not melting because of New World. To be honest with you, Wolf, they're melting. A couple different games have melted them. The problem is New World was the first one to actually stress the cards. The second game to stress the card was, I'm trying to remember the name of it. There was a second game that started to do it. That was all manufacturing, though. The first gen 3090 cards, they've all proven it. It was all manufacturing screw ups. There was a solder joint on the card that didn't get hit, which caused all the overheating problem on the 3090 Ti's. One solder joint. That's a shame. You have every game on high end so it doesn't look like garbage. That's not always true. There's a lot of games that actually look better without certain settings. I'll give you, for instance, this game here, right? In my opinion, looks stupid with that setting right there. It's not the morning. Okay, it's the evening. It looks stupid with fog. Oh, I think it's a fog is the dumbest looking animation in this game. Stupid. Well, I had to take mine down from Superior because there was an upgrade that made a glitch in the graphics. And to be fair, your Superior really isn't that much better. The weird part about this game, beautiful and superior really don't matter. There was a glitch though with one of the updates that I seen. There was an edge that used to, if I had it set on superior, there was edging that would happen on certain textures. That's why I had a couple set on beautiful. So we'll keep traveling in the game and see if they changed it or not. Actually, I don't think I hit save on that, did I? Oh yeah, I did. No, it don't. There is not that. It's not really that diff. It's all on how your video card does the texturing. Like I said, the only reason mine had it was because they did an update. It wasn't even a Corey update. I think it was way back when they did I don't know. Maybe it was the Mosquito Lake update that I seen it on one of the maps. And then I just knocked it down to beautiful and never had a problem. It was just a terror in the graphics. It was nothing big. Like I said, there's no difference between beautiful and superior. None. And if you think there is Baba Booey, then you're just lying to yourself. Now, Warzone or Battlefield, it's a little different. Those AAA games, yeah, there's definitely graphical differences. But this game here, nah. Don't buy it for a minute. What happened to my fish? It all died. Lost my bite, boys. Getting to be nighttime, so hopefully it comes back. You found a bellow! Congrats, dude. Congrats. Woo! Different spot. Well, at least you found them. Man, I don't get it. Where are you at? 22 minutes since I got my last kitty. They started to slow down right here. Just kind of faded away. We went from just doing great at this spot to just dying in an instant. I'm hoping that tonight I can gain some. Get a little momentum going here, boys. It's hard to believe we're in November already, guys. Where'd this year go? This year just kind of came and went, right? FGAs, man, FGAs. Ugh. Need a bite to happen soon. A little bit of cycling here. Come on. Oof. I don't know. We make it through tonight. We need a little better action. We need to get back to that first hour where it was just cracking. Grass carp, Dave. Pike, eels, and grass carp. That's a weird mix. Come on, game. Give us some more cats. I did not mean to shift cast that. That was an accident. We stopped that midair. Should be alright. Should be fine, boys. Oh, there's a name I didn't think I'd ever see back, huh? I thought he quit. I thought he was done. He gave the speech, man. He gave the speech. He hit the uninstall button. Oof. Man, we got to get some fish. Are you catching anything, Dijon? I haven't caught. It's been a while since I caught a fish. I haven't seen your name pop up. That's why I was actually looking over there. You quit? Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, Wolf found a bellow spot. Yeah, I'm probably gonna, I might move up to the small hole if, yeah. Well, I think I got 400 silver on me right now, but that's all from the first hour. You know what I mean? All my cats came like the very first hour. I haven't got a cat in 31 minutes. So yeah, that's all 1 hour right there. How about no? Yeah, that's what I'm kind of like looking at now. I am really tired of halibut and tuna on amber. Yeah, I seen that last night. I seen that last night. It all went down a quarter there. I did see that last night, Wolf. Yeah, it's up here. He posted that last night. What's up, Evo? I did go to that spot, Wolf, and last night it was not near the not nearly as consistent as this one was last night. I mean, as DeJohn proved, I mean, he actually lost a trophy, and I feel bad, but that just means that the trophies are actually in this hole. We just got to actually, get lucky enough to grab one, right? I, oh, shit. Oh, okay. As my lights went off and then came back on. What's up? What's up? What's up? And that's why I have an APC. That is why we got back up juice. Actually, I'm going to flip off of this brown one maybe. And I think I might try a gray here and there. Maybe to break it up. All the trophies are caught on the damn browns though. That's what drives me crazy. DeJohn definitely has a Christmas reel. I can't remember which one he has. Moody Amber. Yeah, Bobby Booey was just trying to convince me to go to Amber, and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm up here dealing with Moody Tuba. which was really good for me the very first hour, Soger, but has dropped off since. I mean, it was really, that first hour, we were killing it, man. We were killing it. And we have not been able to recreate that first hour at all. Oh, there we go. Finally, something bit. And that's not even that big of one, but I'm just excited we got one coming in. We were jigging probably for about 40 minutes. This is probably the first one in about 40 minutes. So that is a good sign. What's up, Jess? The first hour was really strong here. Really strong the first hour. And then right now we're fighting through just a kind of a shit show, Jess. I was debating on moving, but I don't think it's going to help. I think I just need to stay here with it. The first hour, here's the first hour. 22, 5, 18, 49, 28, 19, 3, 5, 7, 5. That was all the first hour. And then we just sat here for 37 minutes jigging and just now got a singular catfish again. So, yeah. First hour, dominant. Yeah, it's all from here. Yeah. All from here. Now, there was a trophy caught up here confirmed last night. They posted on BK. But down here's pretty active. Yeah, that's how they scripted the game. Yeah, I mean, you have... Well, here lately, it's just been a lot like at Soger. There's been a lot of times where I've been able to sit here, like, say, for 3 hours. And, I've been able to sit here for 3 hours and fish nonstop. I've had games like that, and it's been good. It's been really good. And then you just run into, like, these last couple of days, it's tough to find a spot to last over an hour. Yeah. Yep. So I might fish here a little bit, and I might move up there, Jess. Just so you know, I might fish here through the night, see if I can't catch another. Then maybe we'll do another, hour up there. I don't know. We'll see how this hole treats us overnight. To be honest. I mean, if I was scripting like an hour, this is awesome. What's up, Beluga? So yeah, I'll fish through here through the night, and then we'll drive up to that small hole for a night's worth of fishing. And hopefully we can get something. It'd be nice. It would be nice to get back on the carp again, or not the carp, the catfish again. I think all my money is going to definitely come from that first hour, unless something changes. There's probably about 500 silver sitting there in my bag just from that first hour. Maybe, well, probably 4 something. At least. That's why I thought we were going to have a good run today. I'm like, oh, today's going great. We're just ripping them out. And then all of a sudden it just died. Just died. There we go. Now the game's gonna make me out to be a liar. If we could keep getting, if I get back on the catfish, I'd stay at this hole because I know they're here. If the game would allow me to do so. What's up, mister? How's it going, brother? We're trying to get some kitties, man. This game just sometimes it wants to cooperate with us, sometimes it don't. We're struggling in RF4 the last couple days. Struggling. Okay. Uh, yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah. You're thinking about resetting your skill points? Are you? For what? I mean, that's only a 14. Come on, give me some dang catfish. It has been a frustrating week for RF4. I will confirm that, mister. No, you only get skill points you reset in a particular zone. All right, so if you want to reset bottom fishing, you will get all the bottom fishing skill points back. Keep in mind, like spinning reel is shared. Like some of these are shared skills, so you would get the 24 points invested back. So you'd have to reinvest the spinning reel that because that's shared. You only get that particular category that you reset. Like if I was to say I wanted my 10 points from lures, it cost me 5 gold just to get my 10 points just from this particular category off. I'm only going to try that spot if this one goes completely dead, Evo. The only other spot I'm willing to try is this one right here because I know there was a confirmed trophy come out. And I tried it last night and it was not nearly as good as this one. Chasing spots in VK, yeah, and that's why, and you just said it right there, Mister, and Evo. That's why I don't chase spots ever. I think about what I want to do. I go to a particular spot and I try it. If that spot generally does not work, I just move on to something else. I can sit here and chase spots for hours, but it does me no good if I'm not gaining anything from it. So just like if catfishing becomes a bust, then I move on from catfishing. Then maybe I just go sturge fishing later on today. Yeah, it is correct about chasing spots, Mist. That's one of the reasons I don't do it. I never chase spots. I'll go to one particular spot. I have a plan now. I'll go to one spot, or if I have an alternative, like I was to go up here, if this one is just dying, if we don't get anything, significant by say 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I'll move to that one spot. Gus, do me a big favor. Give me the coordinates to that. And I'm gonna do it off stream. I'm gonna do it after catfishing. What bait? Rhinos? I don't have that many rhinos, dude. I'm hurting for the baits. I got 45. I guess I'm not hurting that bad. It's not about It's not about playing for. I mean, it is playing for fun, Evo. But the thing is, don't send me rhinos. I have some. I got 45. Yeah, no, no, no. Don't send rhinos. um, it's not about playing for fun, Evo, as well. It's if you get caught chasing spots, you actually hinder your gameplay. Like if you're constantly just chasing, and not gaining anything by it, then you're making 0 silver an hour, and sometimes it's just better for you to sit at one spot because you never know if that spot's going to actually turn around. A lot of times it doesn't, but you never know. Like I can grab a trophy from this spot, and it can. If you look at my last catfishing video, for instance, that day I caught the trophy catfish should be the lesson for that. I spent 3 hours catfishing, and catfishing was bad. And I said I'm going to do one more cast at that 3 hours because everybody wanted me to move on. I did my last cast for the stream, and we hooked on to that trophy catfish. Even though catfishing was sluggish that day, right? That's the that right there is why sometimes it doesn't pay to move. Sometimes you just stick with your gut. Because if I move, there's nothing saying that I'm going to catch a single catfish by me moving up here. However, I have caught crap fish, but I am still at least catching fish. That's just a dilemma. You got to weigh the odds. You got to weigh the odds. The famous last cast. Yeah, I mean, how many times has that happened to me, Jess? It's happened to me quite often. It's actually happened to me a lot where I'm like, you know what, guys? I'm going to do one more cast here. And then, yeah, it's like RF4 heard me. You had awesome luck at 3. Yeah. Dude, you're about one of the few people that had awesome luck in Old Corey. I think I will try that small spot though. I will try that small spot where he caught that trophy, just because it's gonna change it up a little bit. This is my favorite spot. I ain't gonna lie. I could sit here all day. This game does know things. 100% correct. 100% correct. It always wants you to stay. This game always tosses you enough bones to make you stay at a particular hole. Is muscle meat working there, Gus? Or is it just rhino? Yeah, well, what they'll do is kind of like what they're doing here, right? Here's another for instance. Okay, so I was bitching that this was all the first hour, and this game wasn't giving me anything. So the game just literally gave me 3 fishes, right? In hopes that I stay here. I really want because I only see what sturge. I'd rather use some mussels as well. Yes, they are actually working. Okay. Gonna have to fish for some mussel meat too, guys. Ah, yeah. Like Siri. RF4 has their own version of Siri in here. You want to hear something sad today? Before I started to fish, I actually logged out and logged back in like 6 times, just out of an attempt to break whatever spell was upon me. It did not work. It did not work. You don't listen to music, so you have zero RNG. I don't listen to music either. You know why, Mister? Because we're YouTubers. If we were Twitchers, we wouldn't have to worry about it. We just take the fine. There we go. Exactly. Exactly. Like they're actually on the weeklies. They're actually on the weeklies, Gus. So I'm gonna use some mussels because quite frankly I can get mussels easier than I can rhinos. I'm gonna use mussels and rhinos. I'm probably gonna use 2 mussels to 1 rhino though. Actually maybe I'll reverse that. 2 rhinos to 1 mussel. Nah, it's cool. There we go. See, this game's listening. It's like, you don't want to really go up there. This is what's laying down here. Just stay here. Just stay here. Right? I don't know, guys. I think I might just stay here. I mean, it just literally gave me a 40. Damn, that was easy. uh, that's the cardinal, baby. That's the cardinal. That's the power of the cardinal. Come on, man. Trust the gut. Yeah, I think just staying here will probably be the best. We'll stay here another day and night. I, I just don't know. I went there last night and I caught like 2 catfish and that's all it gave to me. That is literally all it gave to me last night. I think we're gonna struggle now. The sun is up and it's not cloudy like the game said it was going to be cloudy. Don't talk to Gus. Don't talk to Gus about Venga fishing, all right? Catfishing. You can't talk to him about that. That's still a little sore subject for him. Oh shit, he just caught a catfish. He just caught a catfish. Dude, you got kitties ripping on your rhinos? Oh, man. Yeah. Last night he had us all on the edge of our seats because Gus decided he was gonna stream RF4 and give it a test stream, and he's like he came down to this spot last night and decided, and he grabbed a hold of a 40 some. Oh yeah, it's a breeze on a 60K leader, huh? Only he forgot to take his leader off. Only he forgot to take his 36 kilogram leader. Oh, shit. Poor Gus. It was a good fight, though, man. It was a good fight. It fought him for about 40 some minutes. It was a good fight. We're gonna run this whole one more night, guys. One more night. I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna sit here one more night. Let's see if we can get a trophy out of here. Sometimes with cats, it don't pay to move either. Sometimes with cats, they're just, you know, they're just ornery little bastards. You just want to be touched, you know, at the end of the day. Want to be petted. Never drink, fish, and stream. That might be it. That might be it, right, boys? I mean, that sounds like a plan to me. Where's Wood at today? Wood's quiet. I don't think he's here today. I think him and Baba Booey's the same person. Baba Booey wasn't here yesterday. And Wood was. No, Baba Booey's here today and Wood's gone. Now I know Wood isn't here because he would be like, "No, not true." I got excited. I got excited for there's a game coming out, World War III. I got excited and then I was like, wait a minute, it drops on Thanksgiving. What the hell? November 25th. I'm like, oh man. I was like, oh man. I mean, I'm still gonna play it, of course. I'll do it in between cooking food. Yeah. Uh, they're having closed beta starting the November 25th. They're gonna have closed beta. I think the game's actually gonna be released in March, but they're gonna run beta all the way through till they drop the game. Yeah, you haven't. I played it last night. I went in. I got level 50, and I got back out. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in playing it. It's a shooter, so my problem is I'm having issues with like Warzone. I might just go do some warm ups in that, but I doubt it. Um, I'm just looking for an FPS, man. Vanguard gets dropped on the 5th, and I can honestly say I'm not impressed with that game at all. Um, Battlefield 2042 gets dropped on the 22nd, which ironically is the same day as Farming Simulator 22, guys, if anybody's interested in that game, because you guys know I am. Um, but I'm not interested in Battlefield 2042. You're going to start RDR2. Oh, you're going to start saving. Nice. Yeah, Farming Simulator 22 drops on the 22nd. And then Battlefield, I'm not impressed with either. They're coming out with a whole specialist system instead of the classes, like they're trying to be Call of Duty or something. And it just looks like total. I'm not impressed. Ah, okay, gotcha. That game's always on sale though. I want to say that game was just on sale not that long ago for a couple bucks, was it not? Dude, they're actually having seasons in the base game. It's built on the new engine. If you haven't seen the trailers for it, you might want to check them out. Like they're having beekeeping and everything else. The problem I have, Wolfie, is the specialist system, right? So there's one specialist who can actually see through walls, who gives like a heat sense to where all the enemies are. You want to talk about meta? You want to talk about, the one operator who's going to get picked every single time? What's the point of being able to hide or, camouflage yourself or, peek if they know your exact location all it don't make any sense. I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. Whenever you implement a specialist that can see through walls, I'm just not. It's a free hack, 100%. I'm forget it, dude. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I mean it's stupid and silly to think about. Damn, somebody just got 106 catfish. 100%. What, the new Battlefield? The new Battlefield's even more money than that, dude. It's like $60. It's a $60 game. A $60 game doesn't intrigue me unless you're farming simulator. But I even think farming simulator's what, 49.99, I think. I'm not paying $60 for Battlefield. Ain't no shot, dude. No freaking shot. Was 30 to 40. I thought it was cheaper than that. Oh, you know what? Never mind. That was the original Red Dead Redemption I'm thinking of, not 2. Not 2. That's why. Yeah, yeah. Ain't no freaking way. Ain't no way. Well, I'm gonna run my dog out real quick. I'll be right back. Oof. Oh, but that's another thing that kills me about farming sim as well, though. Jess, since you said that, I mean, farming sims already got the year one or the yearly pass, and that's kind of annoying to me as well. I think me and you was talking about that. It's got the yearly pass already. I I only have like two DLCs from FS19. You know, you're trying to hit me up for a yearly thing already, where I get all the DLCs. I don't even get all your DLCs anyway. You're trying to hit me up for $30 extra for for a year one pass. Yeah, exactly, exactly. The fact that they're trying to tell me that they're already planning like four DLCs for the first year. It just, I don't know. I'm kind of taken aback by that. I mean, I really want to pre-order the base game because I really think I would enjoy it, and I want the Kloss equipment, of course. Who doesn't want that, right? Um, but at the same token, it's just like, how much you gonna hit me up with? How much you gonna hit me with? And that's why I start looking at games like WW3. Yeah, if you want to pay $15, you can get into the closed beta, which runs till March. However, it's going to be free to play in March. It's going to be a free to play FPS, so that's why I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, I want that. Who doesn't want that, right? And ETS2, what is ETS2? You guys and your abbreviations. What's an ETS2? Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want that? That's a lot of machinery. Welcome back, Mannix. We're just talking about Farming Simulator 22 and a couple other games that we've been planning for, right? I mean, I'm ready to go to war. Oh, Euro Truck. Hey, did you know it's on sale right now, Wolf? Um. Oh, I didn't know there was a second one. Is that why they're on sale? Euro Truck Simulator is on sale, and I know American Truck Simulator's also on sale. I think it's like $5 as well. Are they making second games of those? Is that why they're putting them on sale? I thought they were just going to DLC it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like I think it was only a couple of bucks. I think American Truck ATS is $5 right now. Oh, okay. Okay, so ETS2 is going to be around. Basically, they're going to do it like American Trucking Simulator, where they just have tons and tons of DLCs, map packs, or whatever you want to call them. I I'll be straight honest because one of the guys at work plays it as well. He's been trying to get me to play Trucking Simulator for a while, and this is what I kind of told him. My previous job I worked at for a long time, I drove an hour and a half to get to my very first store. And then I drove all day, sometimes 12, 13 hours a day, every day. I don't think I could play a game driving. I think it's still a little too soon. I think it's a little too still too soon. I, I think it's still too soon. All right, Mannix. Yeah, I still think it's too soon. Yeah, I want to play Farming Simulator, but I kind of wanted to hold out a little bit because I just didn't want to pay the initial box price. But like I said, that equipment for the pre-order is amazing. So I'm probably gonna get sucked into Farming Simulator pre-order. I don't know if I'm gonna play it day one or not, but I'm probably gonna get sucked into it just for the equipment. And the fact that you can actually take stuff, they got grapes and everything else in there now. Like bees and grapes and all kind of stuff in there right now. And the fact that you could take it to different like manufacturing places on the map, convert it and make stuff and make even more profit is really intriguing to me as well. Like you could take grapes and go just make. I think it's just you make packages of grapes or grape juice, something like that, and you can churn more profits. Oh, mosquitoes raining, but you might get a trophy if it's raining. I like fishing in the rain. I wish it was raining here right now instead of sun shining. My cats would probably be biting. Does the same thing. Does it really? Look, I haven't played FS19 since we had this discussion yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Maybe it was the day before. Farming Sim 19. July 14th, 2020. Wet bread. There you go. 4772. Crucian. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. Well, the Giants basically is going to publish this title by themselves for the first time as well. So on their new engine, so that's going to be a big milestone for them. But I also don't think I don't know. I think they're already planning way too many DLCs. I mean, don't get me wrong. I want to see some DLCs in Farming Sim, but if you charge me $50, I don't want to be hammered with DLCs. If you charge me $50, there better be enough content in that game, to keep me occupied without DLCs, right? You have used item on sale in FS22. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. It sounds great. I will play it. I just don't want to be hammered with DLCs. Nah, it comes out on the 22nd. It comes out on the 22nd of November. Well, now they're adding rock picking to the things you have to do in between the planting and plowing and fertilizing and weeding. You have to pick rocks as well. That'll be more equipment you're going to have to get. Keep that in mind. No, I've always looked at that game but never pulled the trigger, Corn. I've always looked at that game but just never pulled the trigger. I think I would actually enjoy that game. I've seen plenty. Now, that's a driving game I could actually play just because it's different. And that's another one that's always on sale. Should you try to troll Mosquito? I mean, it's up to you. I used to troll Mosquito, but that was old Mosquito. It's good. It's a slow game. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's meant to be it's meant to be a nice, relaxing, slow game. I think you can take them to facilities on the map. Dijon. Yeah, I know. I I believe me. I wanted to pull the trigger. I just never did. I probably won't. If I haven't pulled it by now, I probably honestly won't, Corn. To be honest with you. Gus is catching more catfish than I am. I actually, believe it or not, we're gonna have a lot of stuff coming up in the next month or two. A lot of stuff coming our way. I think the reason I'm looking forward to World War III, guys, is because it's more Battlefield than what Battlefield is. Yeah, but you can just yank it out now, Gus. I think World War III is more Battlefield than Battlefield, and to be honest, EA should worry about that. I think EA should need to start worrying about Battlefield because I think we're at a point now to where we're not gonna buy Battlefield just because it's named Battlefield, right? Just like we shouldn't be buying Call of Duty just because it's named Call of Duty, right? I mean, these are $60 titles, and these companies are relying on us just to buy them because of their names, not because of the quality they're producing. Yeah, doesn't it look like the new Battlefield? I mean, doesn't it look more Battlefield than Battlefield? That's one of the reasons I actually can't wait to play it, Wolf. It actually reminds me more of Battlefield than Battlefield. So right now it's going to have two maps for team deathmatch. Yes, they're going to have a team deathmatch, and then they're going to have two separate maps for the objective missions. So you got four maps in total. You know, depending on what you're playing, objectives or team deathmatch. BF won't die for a while. Well, I mean, let's face it. Battlefield might just kill the servers. I mean, it's right. Well, that's what the new but Battlefield 2042 was supposed to be like that, but I think they totally ruined it with the operator system. I think they totally went away from their roots and they're trying to be something they're not. That's just my opinion. I'm a big Battlefield fan, and I'm not. Ever since five came out, five slowly, you know, started pulling my trust away from EA, and I think this title here will just go ahead and put the nail in the coffin for my Battlefield, you know, purchases. I actually own Battlefield 5, but I will not buy 2042. I love BF4. I'm with you guys. I like BF4. I like Battlefield Vietnam. I thought Battlefield Vietnam was probably one of the funnest games to play. Just grabbing a freaking heli and sling loading a damn piece of armor around. Come on, man. Blaring you know, death from above and everything else. That was great times, man. Great times, Battlefield Vietnam. And it's kind of like the same thing with COD. COD, like Vanguard, is just basically a reskin of last year's game. Only, you know, we're going back to World War II. And don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of World War II games. I just think that we've seen enough of the World War II games at this point that, you know, I think we can all agree. Let's give it a break for a couple years and let's, you know, focus on some modern day shooters. We've got enough World War II games out there right now to satisfy us for about 3 to 5 years. Battlefield 1942 was the best. Yeah, you know what? That was also a really good game. That was also a really good game. Dude, it's a damn shame what they started to do at 5, man. Like I said, Battlefield 3 was around for a while. We played modded Battlefield 3 forever. Arma, yeah, Arma, 100%. And that is crazy what they do to these series. Like like Call of Duty's not going anywhere. We all know Call of Duty's not going anywhere. They make enough money on Warzone, skins and everything else to where Call of Duty is basically never going to die unless something happens to Warzone. Unless that's it. Unless something happens to Warzone, Call of Duty is going nowheres. Dude, I do like Ghost Recon games. However, Ubisoft blows that every single time. Do you know they used to have Ghost Recon used to be really fun playing multiplayer. Loads of fun. And now it's just crap. I also enjoyed Rainbow Six. When Rainbow Six first came out, I played Ghost Recon. I played a couple of the Rainbow Six editions, and Rainbow Six is pretty solid. That's more for the hardcore people. Yeah, exactly, Wolf. Exactly. Come on, give me a damn catfish or I'm jumping in this water after you. You convinced me to stay here with your 40 freaking kilogram catfish. Now pay off. Did you know they actually it was the last one they did break was it Breakpoint? They just now finally got it all fixed. Like that thing was such a bug-ridden state when it got released. They just now got it fixed. And I guess it's a playable game. I did see somebody talking about that not long ago. Yeah. Yeah, they missed the story. Yep. Oh, I agree. But that's Ubisoft, man. That's Ubisoft. 100%. 100%. I totally agree with you. Well, and that's what always made Ghost Recon. The Recon story was always pretty good. And if you take the story out, if you have a dumb storyline in a bad campaign, you better have good multiplayer. And unfortunately, you just don't. Yeah, it should have. Freaking robots. I agree. Like Ubisoft, I stopped believing in Ubisoft a long time ago. Like they have not shown me anything in years. A lot of these game developers are just been terrible. Let's be honest. Even before the pandemic, our games were kind of shoddy. You know. Well, I didn't buy Breakpoint. I don't know about that, Baba Booey. It's just I think what makes RF4 unique is that it just we say it's relaxing, but let's face it, I'd like to throw this pole right in the water sometimes. It's uh, it's just I don't know. It's just a rather enjoyable game, to be fair. They give you something to grind for. I will say, if you look, you got to be a sick person and really love to grind to play this game as much as we do, and I'm all right with that. Like I said, I really don't want to pre-order Farming Simulator. However, I'm going to just because of the equipment I'm gonna get. I mean, I probably shouldn't. I probably should just say no and wait till it goes on sale. Is probably what I should do. To be fair, man, I do like Farming Simulator. I just don't like spending tons of money on Farming Simulator because I don't play it a whole lot, but I do enjoy it when I play it. If I played the game like nonstop for like 2 months, then I'd probably feel a lot differently. But because I'm only gonna play it here and there and just for kicks, I I just don't like shelling out a ton of cash. Especially when I know they got tons of DLCs planned. I'm not sure when it fell off, but it did fall off. It most definitely fell off. I stopped playing Assassin's Creed. Black Flag? Black Flag, the last one I played? Yeah, and that's what's kind of disappointed me about the farming simulator, like we were talking about. Like, I get that you want to pay like charge $50 for your game, but now you're telling me that I should get a year one pass for another $30. Um, because you're going to be putting out 4 DLCs that I may or may not want in the next year. So you're already planning 4 DLCs in the first year that you're going to charge money for. And that's kind of my problem. I don't have a problem with DLCs. And, I got a problem that, we're releasing a game and we're already planning four of them in the first year just to make extra cash. Meanwhile, charging you full box price. I don't think I would mind nearly as much if the game was like $30 and the DLCs were a little cheaper. But you're probably going to be charging 50 for the game, 20, 25 for the DLC, some of the DLCs if it's a bigger DLCs. How much are you trying to get out of me? And yes, Gus, I love Black Flag, dude. I like being a pirate and selling, and yeah, I love Black Flag. I should have stopped. I should have went up to that small. Yeah, I let the game trick me. I let the game trick me. Come on, game. I let the game trick me into staying here. You just never know, though. I could have went up to that hole and caught absolutely nothing as well. So that's what I mean. You don't go chasing spots. The shanties and yeah, dude. I loved rolling up on the forts and just, oh my god. It was such a good, it was a good game. I actually had that. That's one of the very few games on my Xbox that I played. I had an Xbox, but I never played it. The only thing I used my Xbox for was at the time Madden. Speaking about another game, they just you're buying it just for the name, and you only buy it just because I buy Madden because it's the only game that is licensed to have NFL teams on it. If there was any other game out there that would be licensed to have my NFL teams on, I would buy it instead. But I haven't bought a Madden. It's been a long, long, long time because they just they wouldn't change anything on. They would just slap a new year. Madden 20. Here, let me show you. Madden 21. There's a Madden 22. Your energy in this game is small. You got to drink. What works for Mannix is if you eat something. Like you see how my food and stuff is low down here. So if you sustain your food and this is good, usually this falls down when it's cold or it's raining. So if you drink tea, it'll bring this bar up and make you happy, and your energy will refill quicker and healthier. For me personally, I just usually just drink coffee, and that's coffee. Think of coffee like a Red Bull. So if you hit a couple coffees, your energy will refill, but nothing else will. Oh, is that right? And it blinked the last one? Oh my god, no they didn't. Oh my god, that's sad. I mean, it's just copied and pasted. They just changed the, ratings. That's bad. That's bad. I didn't know it was that bad, Jess. That's kind of funny. I'm mildly amused about that one. EA just lazy though. Well, you think about it. I mean, EA lazy. They, they own Activision, and it's just. But then you got Activision Blizzard. There is not a good developer around anymore. There really isn't. Then they wonder why all these indie games are succeeding because we're just all tired of spending $60 on AAA companies. We'd rather play like a $10 indie game and get just as much enjoyment out of it. And that's the honest to God's truth, unfortunately. I don't know how many indie games I've played over the last 3 years. I played I guarantee I've played more indie games than I have AAA games. 100% I have. Oh yeah, they're on a down they're on a downhill slope. They're screwed right now. I agree. There's not much left to them. Well, Blizzard ain't helping Activision out at all, right? I mean, when one lazy team buys a second lazy team, you generally have lazy. I mean, you know how the story goes. They're gonna end up killing WoW. Congratulations. Who knew the WoW killer was going to be coming in from itself, right? Was it going to be any other game? It was just they were just going to self-induce their own death. They're going to suicide. Let's face it, like Final Fantasy was, they probably did the biggest turnaround in, gaming, some in gaming history. Let's be blunt. Final Fantasy 14 was just a shit show when it first launched. But they worked on that game and worked on that game and worked on that game until finally they made an actually a good game because they decided to care for their product and to make a good game. And let's face it, whenever people used to make fun of Final Fantasy 14 from WoW, it's look at the stupid the bunnies, the bunny people and the and stuff like that. And then when Blizzard started their crap, amazing. People actually tried 14 from WoW because they got tired of Blizzard's crap. And a lot of people just stayed. And a lot of people just stayed in 14. They didn't go back to WoW. Good job, Blizzard. Successfully killing a 15-year-old franchise. Way to go. uh, no, Evo. It's been like almost 3 hours now. Really wanted a good survival game. Yeah. Well, that's the problem. There's a lot of survival games out there, but good survival games. Not really, right? That's a baby. I actually don't mind this, Evo. I'll be honest with you. Even catfishing, uh, I don't really mind because I just enjoy jig fishing and sitting here BSing. It's fine. I don't have to. Now, if I was sitting there bottom fishing, I would have a problem because then I'd just be sitting there staring at poles. You know what I mean? But me casting out and doing some jig steps, I'm fine with that. Valheim was really good, Kinder. I'll give you that one. I played Valheim for a long time, but it gets old really quick as well. What really hurts Valheim, in my opinion, is the the fact that the servers, you basically got to play, if you're playing with friends, you basically want to do everything together. So you have to find a group of people that's always going to be logged on at exactly the same time as you. I mean, if you're going solo, that's fine. But a lot of times where I found out where I was on with a bunch of other streamers, so we were on at different times, they would go out and do the big killings and the big things when I wasn't there. And it was just a god-awful mess at the very beginning when it was most popular. Yeah, and then sometimes you couldn't even log on to the server at all. Yeah, if I'm doing stuff, Evo, I don't mind it being slow. Kind of like today, after I get off, I'm probably going to go try that sturge spot Gus is on, and I'll probably just put beepers on. And then I'll surf the internet while I'm listening for beeps. That's what I do off stream. If I'm fishing off stream, that is. Sometimes I don't fish off stream, but since it's been so god awful, I'm going to have to keep my silver intake coming. Because quite frankly, I probably only got about 500 silver in my net. Yes, I agree with you, Kinder. For solo play, it's probably one of the best games out there. 100%. I agree with you. Probably one of the best games. And it's a surprise game, too. Nobody really seen Valheim coming. But it was a very nice surprise. And I enjoyed playing it when I played it. Could I go back and play it now, though? Probably not. It doesn't have that much replayability. Unless you're just into that genre. Don't get me wrong, I did love being a Viking. I did like killing stuff for... It held my attention probably for 3 weeks, maybe a month. And to be fair, a game like that holding my attention that long, that's probably a good job. Especially for the price point of the game, right? The price point of the game was the biggest sell of it. They've been actually adding stuff, Jess, believe it or not. They've actually, I've seen people talk about, they've added stuff to it. But I don't know if anything recently, because quite honestly, I just don't follow it anymore. Here, when was the last time I played Valheim? Hold on, let me look. Good question. It says I played it March 8th. Last played March 8th. I don't even have it installed anymore. March 8th. Not even installed. I don't know if you could convince me to replay it. I'll be honest, Kinder. I did like the game. Don't get me wrong. Did like the game. I don't know if you could convince me to go back into it though. Even with an amazing DLC, I probably wouldn't. Oh, that's disappointing, Gus. Because I'm gonna be putting out at least one muscle. Because I didn't want to use all my rhinos, but I guess I will. Yeah, I really would love the I liked it. I just don't at the time it was nice and cool while I was playing it, but I honestly for that game because for me to play that game I'd want to start over fresh, 100% fresh. It's all right, Gare. It's all good. I haven't caught a whole hell of a lot anyway. I caught some, don't get me wrong, I caught some decent fish. Here's a 49. There's a 40 right here. But it's just been a crap show, to be honest. All right, good job, Mannix. I'm still going to come fish here, Gus. Just because I want silver. Did you try cockshavers? The mussels are in the weekly. That's really crazy though. But all right. I'm gonna throw probably 2 rhinos and a mussel on. I wonder if cockshavers would hit. I got tons of those things, man. I got 200 and some of them. I mean, I'll try to get you out of school tomorrow, Gary. I'll write you a note. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be getting anything here, unfortunately. I was hoping to hit 20 before I got off, but I don't foresee that actually happening. I, I, I think that I think my next is definitely the FPS. We'll try that side of the house for a while, as well as fishing. I think that's going to be probably it, unless I play some tanks, and I can't get into tanks too much anymore. I tried to get into Rocket League last night too, and I just can't. Ever since that game went free to play, ugh, just been horrendous. After a day of not catching anything, I need an FPS just so I can shoot somebody in the face, right? If I'm not gonna catch any fish, just let me shoot somebody in the face. Dude, I tried last, like, I logged on last night and I'm like, I'm gonna get into Rocket League, and I honestly could not. I honestly just could not. All right, last cast, boys. Last cast. Let's do it. One more cast, right? Last cast. No. The first hour was amazing, Gare. The first hour was amazing. Like, this was, where was my first hour? Like, this was pretty much my first hour right here. If you're looking, here's one. We had almost 10 fish the first hour, and then this was 2 hours. It's just the last 2 hour. The first hour, amazing. Amazing first hour. Uh, Last 2 hours sucks. Last cast, boys. Let's get something nice. Far Cry 3. I never got into the Far Cry series. Like, I watch people play it, but never got into it. I heard people talking about 6, but some people say they love 6. Some people, bitch about 6. So I don't know what to think about it. I mean, I assume it's pretty good. I mean, it does. I mean, you got 6 in the series. It has to do well, right? You got level 9 and you're ripping it right out, buddy. Mannix, what's your in-game name? Oh, okay. I didn't know what the complaint was. I'll just be honest with you. What's your in-game name, Mannix? And 1X, okay. You feel it's not what people expected it would be? Isn't that every game though, Wolf? Isn't that every game? I got you. I got you, Mannix. Okay. So they basically just changed the storyline, and that was about it, huh? I always forget how far this damn hole is. Right. Obviously, it is the story's what drives that game, right? 100%. It's unfortunate. Today was a really good day to fish. We haven't caught really crap though today. Like I said, that first hour was amazing, guys. The last 2 hours were just dead. 1 hour amazing, 2 hours dead. I gotta get off here. I'm gonna get something to eat, and I'm gonna probably come back and do a little sturge fishing. To be honest with you guys. See if I can make a little cash today. Because I have a feeling I'm gonna come up here and it's gonna say 500 silver. Probably 6. Probably 6. Is there any cats in the cafe? Absolutely not. Not even any sturge either, or sterlet or anything either. Alright, fair enough. Told you. 6:30. Woo. I tell you what though, I mean, it's still 200, it's still over 200 silver for the hour, or every hour. But this here, what was the very first hour, guys? Let's see. That first hour, we made 400 silver alone. 400 silver alone that first hour. And then it just went to crap the next 2 hours. Oh, so you had a zebra and a regular and a regular one, huh? You had a zebra and a regular one. Hey, see you later, Jeff. Is it a lot of silver? You know, you can use up to 3 poles, Mannix, right? You can use up to 3 poles at the same time. So if you got a bottom fishing rod in the water, you can also float fish and spin fish. Just zebra and rhino. Okay. I only have a handful of zebras, but I got a lot of regular mussels, right? So you can use up to 3 poles at the same time, all right, brother? All right, so take that. So take that. Put it together. Have some fun. All right? That should get you started. Hey, no problem. No problem. That'll get you started, brother. All right? You can use that and plus whatever float or whatever you're using that. It should help you get some money a little better. All right? Enjoy that. All right, guys. If you haven't already, smack that like, hit that subscribe. I'll be back tomorrow to play a little RF4, and hopefully our fishing goes better finally. We've had a sucky couple of days. Where on Amber's working. Hold on, Marqueza. Before I go, I will tell you. Somebody posted something not long ago. Before I bolt. Before I bolt, I will tell you maybe? Didn't I see it somewhere? $75, $112, I guess. Bubba Booey seen it. There you go. Tuna and halibut 14. Clip 50. Yep. All right, guys. Until tomorrow, I'll catch you later. Smack that like, hit that subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. I don't know the sector, to be honest with you.